All right, welcome back. So this is the admin part of the CRM software where you can manage everything, you can automate payment and do everything you need to do as a business owner. So I'm going to refresh the page now. It's been a okay. Let me just get back my okay. So I'm going to log into my dashboard now. All right. The first thing you are going to see is this. The dashboard will contain the invoice awaiting payment. You can see it from the first section here. The converted leads, project in progress, task not finished. And you can also see from here invoice overview, estimate overview, proposal overview. You can have something like to-do list here. My to-do item as the admin. You can add new to-do. Okay, I will send invoice to new prospect. All right, you can click on save. This will be saved, and you can see your to-do list here. The one you have trashed, you can always delete them off. To-do list item added successfully. You can view your to-do list. That's if you have a whole list of to-do list. This helps the admin to know and manage some of the things that it needs to do every day on the system. Either assign tasks to assign project to some of his team, or follow up customers on payment, or follow up sales subscriptions, check on the expenses, follow up supports, and some other things that an admin of the system can do. You can always use your to-do list here. You can see the ones that has not been finished, the latest finished to do, it will show here. Okay, if I'm done with this, I can just stick it like this. You can see that this is the latest to do, and if you have some other latest to do that has not been done, you can always see them here, and you can see the ones that has been completed here. So that's on the to-do list. It helps also the admin to maintain everything they need to do on the system. So the first, after the dashboard, we still have some other things here, which are like a summary, my task, my project, my reminders. You can set up a reminder. You can check the tickets. Okay, let me go to ticket now. If you have checked the other ones, the other videos of the user, you can see the tickets here. I can open the tickets. I can view the ticket and see what is on the ticket. All right. Okay, you can see the message here. This is testing department. Okay, I can convert it to a task, or I can reply to the ticket. We have the priority level here. High priority is being sent to the customer care department, and you can also add staffs. So I'm going to reply, okay, this is attended to right now. So when you use a ticket system for your clients, you can have a response. It gives you a level of professionality. It gives you, you can see from my tickets now, I can see one answer. The owner of the ticket, the person, the customer that sent the ticket will have seen your response from his own hand. That's how to use the ticket system. And also you can see your customer list here. Right now I have only one customer which was created. I can click here to add new customer, put the company information details as well, and save and create a contact. Immediately I fill up this. For example, I will say Gbemayo property. All right, so I'll say the website is okay. All right, so I can put the address. Address is still U16 Joke Plaza. Okay, I think the address is S4 Joke Plaza. All right, Joke. So once I'm done filling all of this, I can put the VAT number here as well. I can click on save and create a contact. Immediately that is done. Now contact is a contact person that I want to reach out to. Mr. Felix. All right, I'll put the email. All right, or I can still use the info at BMI Properties. All right, so once I'm done with all of this, I can see that I can set a password for this person. If I'm setting a password for this person, the person will be able to log into the system like the other user was able to log into the same system. So, and possibly follow up ticket, you can see is a primary contact. Make sure to set appropriate permission for this contact. The person will be able to receive an invoice, estimate, contract, proposal, support, every other thing, emails, everything will be sent to this person for follow-up. So once that is done, I can easily generate I can say set new password. The new password will be sent to this email, or if I don't want that, I can generate a password and just give the person the email address and the password used for the person. All right, I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so immediately I am done with that, I can click on save. So the contact will be saved, and you can always see here from our customer list that we have we have 2 customers right now. And if I want to interact with BMI Properties, I can just click on view, and I can see some things about the contact. I can see invoice. I don't have any invoice. I can create an invoice for this particular contact. You can see from here the contact, the customer is selected here. I can add invoice to the I'm adding invoice, for example. Now the item details, description, okay, website. Okay, let's say I'm setting a website setup. All right, complete website setup, and setup with domain and hosting. All right, so how many quantity you want, then it actually depends the rate. Let's say I'm giving them $250. All right, I'll just click on this add. So it all depends on you actually. If it's show quantity, show as quantity, or if it's going to be hour, it's going to be quantity per hour. All right, so you can do that. You can add multiple items like that, and you can see as you are adding items, that's the way the price will keep on adding up here. If you have additional information for the clients, like a credit note, you can put it here. The terms and conditions can be added as well, and you can click on save. So immediately you click on save, the invoice will be added. Now there are a lot of things you can do with this invoice. You can email the invoice. You can send an email. You can click here and you can see it will be email. You can customize the email message there. It will bring out the contact name of such person. Following an invoice, or we have prepared invoice, you can just customize your email. Just make sure that this is not deleted. This invoice number is not deleted, and anything pertaining to this invoice is not deleted, because it will generate the invoice number for the person. So you just click on send now. Immediately you will have a message. Now there's one thing about this system is that, all right, I think the network is having issue. My network is having issue. All right, okay, the invoice is sent successfully. Now let's take a look at something. Let's track the invoice. You can track the invoice if the email has been opened. Just click on view track. Immediately the invoice that is sent is open. Once you click here, it will show you that the invoice has been filled by the customer. All right, that's on that. So on the that's on the invoice. Now there are a lot of things as pertaining to invoice as well, but let me go back to customer. I just quickly did that from customer. All right, that's you can interact with each customer from this section, from these sections, if possibly you want to interact with each customer from this, or if you don't want to come through this stage. Also, before I go into that, also you can import new customers. If you already have some customers, you can import their records into your system. Okay, you can import. You have a CVS file here that you can download, or you can add them manually if it's a bit hard for you. Or you can, if you download the sample, just follow the sample template here, and you can, once that is done, you can upload. You can upload the file here and click on upload. So that's on the customer. All right, you have a list of all your customers here, and you can always check how your customer is you can always check if your customer is doing fine or not. All right, that's on the customer. Now let's go to sale. Now on the sale, okay, I think my internet is okay. Internet is back. All right, on the sales, I'll go to my invoice. We have some proposal. You can send proposal. Click on here to create a proposal. Click a new proposal. Type the subject. Okay, let's say software. New software installation. All right. All right. Select, is it to customer or to lead? Now you are sending it to a new customer, so you type the name of the customer. For example, I'm going to type Bimayo. So immediately it shows Bimayo properties. It brings all the records of Bimayo. I'll just put out the says the sales proposal. I will type out the proposal. Now the client on his own hand can approve the proposal. If the proposal is approved, it can be converted to an invoice. And we have the USD was the currency set on the system. Of course, any currency can be set. You can change your currency to any currency of your choice, either Naira, either any of the currency you want to have. But let me go to my invoice. Let's say, for example, from the invoice we have the list of the invoice that has been sent out. So immediately you get to the invoice page. All right, that's actually my network. Then you get to the invoice page. You can see this. So let's assume that this client has actually made some payments. I can click on view invoice. Okay, I can click on edit rather. Just click on edit invoice. Okay, sorry. Okay, says invoice. I think okay, sorry, just click on the invoice name. You will see this allows you to actually record payment. If the person has not responded to the invoice, you can send email again, and the system also is automated to keep resending the invoice once it gets to the date of expiration. Once you get to the date of the invoice deadline, the system will keep on sending them emails with the invoice that they need to attend to it. Now, click on payment. Payment allows you to record payment pertaining to this. We have $22,200. Now, let's record the amount received. Let's say the person has paid 1,200. Okay, payment dates. You can put the payment here. You can put the transaction ID here. You can put also a note here. You can add a note here. And because we are only using bank payments, you can click on save. So once that is done, so this will change from an unpaid invoice to a partial paid invoice. or I don't know what is wrong with my network actually. Okay, I think I will need to, okay, can see invoice recorded. And if I go to my customer list now, I will have okay, let me go to sales invoice. I will have, you can see this one says this one is partially paid and this is unpaid. Now let me go to my dashboard. Let's see what we have on the dashboard now. Now we have a lot of things right now on the dashboard. You can see that our invoice is 2 invoice now. You can see one unpaid, one partially paid. You can see outstanding bills here. You can see paid invoice here. You will also see the past due invoice. Any invoice that has past due, we any customer that is or an invoice that has past due will keep receiving emails. We keep receiving emails pertaining to payment. That's one beauty about this invoice. And you can see now that's how you keep recording your sales invoice. So also we have payments. We have payment as well. You can see all your payments. You can see the bank payment that has been made, that has been accorded. You can see credit notes. You can add credit notes to each of it. Right now we don't have any credit note actually. But if we have added credit note to any bank payment, you always see that as well. So we have subscription. Subscriptions allows you to, if you have any client that paid you on subscription, you can set up a new subscriptions on the system. All right, it's also available for you. We have expenses. Expenses allows you to record your the payments you maybe you're paying for other clients, maybe you are paying for their system, or you are actually buying some things in the company and all of that. You can always record your expenses here as well. So that's on expenses. We have contracts. You can see the contracts. You have any contract, you see the project ongoing. You can always follow up your contracts. You can see the task. You can assign new tasks actually, but before you assign new tasks, you must have gotten more of your team. All right. So let me see. Let me go back. Okay. Before task is to be assigned to team. All right. But now we only have just one admin. We don't have staff. So before you can assign a task, you have to go over to your setup and click on staff. You need to add a staff, create a new staff. When you create a new staff, is it not staff member? If it's a staff member, you can, so just create a profile for the person, and once you create a profile, you set a permission, what you want the person to be able to do. The permissions are here. Once all this permission is set, then the person becomes your staff. You just save the records, and once that is done, then you can assign, then you can come down to task and assign task for such a person. So let me quickly do that. Let me create a staff. All right, we have a new staff here. All right, now from the staff here, you can see that we only have just one person, which is also the admin. So I'm going to add new staff now. I'm going to add new staff. Okay. All right, just put the person's email. So which type of staff is this staff? How are you going to be paying the staff? Hourly rate, is it $5? Okay, let's say $20 per hour. You can put the phone number here. All right, all these are optional actually. It depends on the staff you are, depending on the systems you are building. You can put the profile as well, and you can also send a welcome message to the staff, and you can set up the password for the staff too. So I'm going to set up password as well. All right, let me see my okay, I'm setting up this. All right, as a staff, it's not an administrator actually. Administrator is someone that administers, creates other stuff, and like what I'm doing right there. So I'm just going to save this. All right, I have a new staff now. So let me go to my staff list and let me see what I have here. I have this is an employee. All right, you can see he has never logged in. This is the email and all of that. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to close this and I'm going to go to task. So I want to add a task, new task, start installing new software. All right. Of course, yeah, on $20 hour, the priority is high. Start date, of course, start date is Saturday, and due date, okay. It's actually, I want things to be done. If it's an action you want it to repeat every weeks or some whatever it is, so you can save the task. Right, you can add some descriptions as well to this. Okay. Okay, this is a task. Okay, and you can now assign the task to who? All right, so you can assign the task to, of course, I'm the creator of the task. You can remove me from it and assign the task to this particular person. All right, you can start the timing. You can start the time ticker. Okay, so when that is done, then I think that is done. So we have this now. If he logs in from his end, we can see the new task. All right, task overview, 0 in progress. So because we only assign a task, start new. You can see the status is in progress, but we have not set up a project. So you can set up a project. There's a new project which has to do with project name, software installation 1. All right, so which customer owns the software? Your property, your properties. All right, the progress, billing type is a fixed hour. You can set up all of these. Fixed hour, rate per hour. So say $20 or $50 per hour. So who are the members that will be on the task? I want this guy to work on this. This is our internal system actually. So since rate per hour, estimated hour 20 hours. Okay, we have a deadline, and we have to meet all the deadline. Stating this, I can put more description here. I can send project and create an email, but I can just click here and let's see what happened to okay. So once this project is initiated, the account created can log in, and after login can follow up the task. That's how to actually use the project. Okay, I don't know why my network is misbehaving like this. All right, that should be. So let me go to project. Let me go to project. All right, let's leave this and let's see. That's not been created, but that's how to actually create a project. You can repeat the same process and do that as well. So we have our estimate request. Right now we don't have an estimate request. We have support. I think we've treated support. Then we have leads. Leads are people who you want to follow up and know if possibly you can have business doing with them. You can import lead, you can handle it manually as well. You can put the person's name, the address, and every information you have about the company here. All right. So knowledge base is here. We have media. We have uh, um, all right. Okay. Now let me go to knowledge base. Now knowledge base is where you can communicate all your clients. You can create a new article, the subject, the subject, you type the subject, you type the description. This is not an internal article. If you tick, okay, welcome to Comfort Developer CRM. All right, so it's not an internal article. Thank you for choosing us. Your software installation will be ready in 5 working days. All right, so this is a lot of things that so I'm going to save this. So I will say select group. Okay, I've not created a group actually. All right, okay, it's internal article. Okay, there's not any group here, so I can click here and create a group name. Okay, clients, you can put the color, whatever the color is, just choose the color. Okay, let's just save it like that. I have this to be by default select client. It's not an internal article, so I'm going to save this. All right, so if I open this, anybody who has, you can see now this is the end user system. I mean the client system where the client can log in or create an account. So just click on knowledge base and you can see this is for clients. Welcome to CRM. If I have more information about it, I can always put it here. So, and if I have done this, if I make this to be an internal, that means the client, if I save this now, that means if I refresh this now, I made modification to that right away. I just do it some modification. You can see if I click on knowledge base here, the stuff here will be empty. That means the user needs to log in before he can see the article. That's how to use the knowledge base. That's how to use the knowledge base. If you have an information only for your clients, you can always make it an internal article, and if you want it for general public, you can always make it an external article. All right, utilities, where we have the medias that you have been sent, you can always see them here. The public media, you can always see here. Right now, no client has sent us any media and all of that. So that's on that. You can always set up, you see your calendars, or set up a calendar meeting. You can see your calendars here. Today is August 19. What you are to do by there's a new software installation here and all of that. So also we have the reports. You can generate your sales report. We have invoice report, and you always see this as well. These are for reporting system. And setup is where you can set up a lot of things like the staff, customers, support, leads, and all of that. But should in case you need any more additional support from here, just let us know if you're a user of our software. We'll have your currencies here where you can change the currencies to these are default currency, USD based USD. You can add more currencies and all of that. But if your software is installed by us and it's not reflecting the base currency, you can always reach out to us and we can always make modifications to that. All right, thank you. If you need any further support, don't hesitate to contact us. Our lines are under this video. You will always see everything. You can reach us through our contact number, either WhatsApp, online or offline. All right, thank you. And if you are in need of a new software installation, kindly reach out to us. We'll promptly respond to that.